It's good to have your friendly ear on this Tuesday, May 23rd, 2023. I am your host, Captain Boring. This is the 10-Minute Sports Report. I got some scores and then some news to cover. I'm going to do this all, hopefully, in the next 10 minutes to get you on your way, get you in, get you out, and get you on your way. So without further ado, here is the 10-Minute Sports Report. Well, it was nice while it lasted. The Denver Nuggets took care of the Los Angeles Lakers last night, 113-111. Really, the Lakers had plenty of opportunities to put away the Nuggets and force a Game 5. However, they could not get it done. Nikola Jokic had another triple-double, making him first all-time in NBA playoff history for most triple-doubles. 30 points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists. Jamal Murray added another 25 and 5 assists. He was unbelievable as well. Aaron Gordon had 22. And Michael Porter had 15 off the bench. Meanwhile, the Los Angeles Lakers, LeBron James was finally LeBron James. 40 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists. He had no help from anyone else. Anthony Davis did give him 21 points and 14 rebounds, but it really didn't do much. In the movie The Dark Knight, one of the villains says, you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. I have tweaked that for players. You either retire in your prime or you play long enough until you're old and sad. And LeBron James is old and sad. There were multiple points last night in the game, especially down the stretch when they were trying to tie the game in the final minutes, where they ran plays that I had seen LeBron James convert with ease in the past. Whether that was a fadeaway kind of falling out of bounds in the corner or a running left-handed layup. And he looked old. He looked slow. And I think this sweep in the Western Conference Finals, well, it really made him come out most recently last night and says that he will consider everything, including retirement this offseason. He is 38 years old. His old goal was to play with his oldest son, Bronny, in the NBA. However, he has kind of changed his tune with that a little bit to more say, if he wants to play with me, I'll play with him. So maybe he's thinking that Father Time is calling, because he did look old, he did look sad, and he did look slow. However, he was the best player on the Lakers last night. Coming at you tonight, the Boston Celtics try to stave off elimination, avoid being swept. Two players, Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown, came out today and said, don't let us win this one. Don't let us win Tuesday night, because then we're going to come all the way back. Yeah, okay. I'll believe it when I see it. The Miami Heat are so hot right now. You know this because you've been listening to these 10-Minute Sports Report. Eric Spoelstra is the best coach in the Eastern Conference, maybe the NBA. Jimmy Butler is basically winning with a bunch of scrubs and bench players by himself. They're just a good collective unit right now, the Miami Heat are. So I expect the Heat to get the sweep tonight and it to set up a finals between the Nuggets, the Denver Nuggets, and the Miami Heat. Let's switch over to hockey land. Last night, the Florida Panthers finally didn't need overtime to beat the Carolina Hurricane. However, it was not a high-scoring affair. They only get one goal. Sam Reinhart was the only scorer in the game. He capitalized on a power play goal in the second period, and that was it. Florida wins 1-0. Carolina, who basically scored at will against the New Jersey Devils, have not even come close to that against Florida. So South Florida is rocking both in hockey and in basketball. Coming at you tonight, Tuesday, May 23rd, it is Game 3 between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Dallas Stars. And the Dallas Stars need a win to avoid a 3-0 deficit. They are down in this series 2-0, and they will try at home to try to get one game back in this series. Let's jump on over to some other news now. The NFL has changed its kickoff. So regardless of where you field it on the kickoff, the ball will be brought out to the 25-yard line. So if you fair catch it on the kickoff, it will be brought out to the 25-yard line. This is great. The NFL, very innovative, just absolutely pure genius on this rule. If only they would have looked at college, who's been doing this for the last 5 seasons. Chargers star running back and one of the best running backs in the league, Austin Eckler, will stay with the Los Angeles Chargers. I think I said San Diego there for a second. They used to be in San Diego. He wanted a new contract. They are going to add $2 million worth of incentives that he can earn up to depending on his production. He was scheduled to earn $6.2 million this season. It is the fourth and final season of a $24.5 million extension. So he will be a free agent next year at the ripe old age of 29. And for those of you who don't know, 30 is the cutoff for most franchises with running backs. They cut ties and they will not pay big time money to a running back. So he's going to get free agency. He's going to have to try to convince some team to sign him to a massive contract at the age of 29. In other NBA or in other NFL news, Tom Brady officially agreed to become a minority principal partner of the Las Vegas Raiders. So he joins Mark Davis, the current owner, who inherited the team from his daddy, and he will have no say in day-to-day operations, but he is a minority owner of the Las Vegas Raiders. Jim Irsay, the owner of the Indianapolis Colts, came out today and said that a Rodger Gooddell contract extension is a done deal. It will run through the 2027 season. It was set to expire at the end of the 24 season, so this brought another additional 4 years. It is thought that because of Gooddell's age, 64, this will be his last kind of term, quote unquote, as the commissioner of the NFL. This will allow him to groom and vet the predecessor? Is that the right word? Anyway, him to come up and fill Gooddell's shoes at the end of the 2027 season. So if he were to choose. Real quickly, in the world of college football, Kevin Warren, who was the commissioner of the Big Ten, who saw a new $7 billion TV deal negotiation with NBC, CBS, and Fox, left to take the president job of the Chicago Bears. It is found out that this all but done TV deal was not all but done. It is going to cost each Big Ten school $60 million, $20 million because they decided not to play for half of the COVID season, and $40 million because Kevin Warren agreed the Big Ten championship game to NBC. He had no right to do that because you know who owns it? Fox. You know who actually owns it? The Big Ten Network, who's just a subsidiary of Fox. So really the Big Ten Network could be giant D's and take it back and say, no, it's staying here. Instead, Fox is going to get a massive payday. Kevin Warren, the athletic directors are currently not very happy with Kevin Warren, so more on this to come. We will be releasing another episode of the podcast next Friday at 6 a.m., so make sure you tune into that one and go listen to last week's episode as well. And finally, a check on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Guess what? They are leading the NL Central standings yet again. They beat the Rangers 6-4. Milwaukee also lost last night. So that means the Pirates are on top of the NL Central. Again, this is one of the lowest payroll teams in all of Major League Baseball. That's right at 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to get you out of here. Thank you for tuning in and listening to another rendition of the 10-Minute Sports Report. Until tomorrow, wash your hands, you filthy animals. God bless you. Peace out.